welcome to MGP645. I'm Kev, and with me as ever the Sheepdog, Anna and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
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 Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Are we all excited to be here? Have we all had a lovely week?
I got the urge to howl when you told me to say hello. I feel like I've got that
Howl?
dog in me.
Oh.
Me and Anna have been driving through snowy mountains.
What?
And now we've come back and I'm wearing shorts. The north is weird. Pab, I don't know how you live in the north. We've been near you this week. We've been in Scotland,
Oh.
which is basically where you live. And it was snowing there. What's that all about? Why does it snow near your house?
You know how like Australia's upside down compared to us?
We saw
Scotland.
a ladder that goes all the way to Australia while we were in Scotland. That's
Wow.
where the ladder is.
Well, they're like so far up that they're like some sort of up version of upside down where we're normal in the middle.
It's very odd. I am intrigued. I'd like to hear from Scottish people. What are you doing living there? The weather's mental. It goes from being nice one minute to hail to gusting winds to snow. And then you need to take your jacket off again because it's suddenly got a little bit warm again. So what a weird country. Live somewhere that doesn't behave like that, boys and girls. That's mental.
Aren't you about to go to a place that doesn't do it with snow, but does that with like monsoon rain every 20 minutes, pretty much?
Yeah, but it's not doing it with snow.
It's cold rain, though.
I don't think it's cold. I don't think there's such a thing as cold rain in Florida. I think it's all hot rain. I think it's going to be like having a hot shower. That's how I'm anticipating it being.
I recall it being lovely cold rain that I jumped around in because it was nice to not be hot for 5 seconds in my life.
Well, there you go. It sounds like that sounds like a sensible system. It's hot, so it then cools you down with rain. In Scotland, it's cold, so it snows, and then it hails.
Freezes the water, and then you shake it off like a polar bear.
I think we've established Scotland's mad. Don't go to Scotland, folks, unless you're prepared for strange weather conditions. It's crazy. It turned my umbrella inside out. My umbrella was soaking wet. I wasn't very happy. Absolutely soaking wet umbrella, and I had to keep putting it away wet because every few minutes it would stop raining. I didn't want to carry it around. Just overall, it's really far away. Why is it so far? You told me you lived in the north. It's 4 more hours from driving past your house. That's mad. And there's literally nothing there. It's 4 hours of nothing. We wave at Pab, but it's like, well, we're not going to see humanity for another 4 hours now.
You could have probably got a train in like less hours,
I think
surely.
you'll find Sheepdog. The train station burnt down just before we went, so we couldn't.
Is that a real thing?
That is a real thing. Very insensitive of you to bring up.
Interesting. Maybe Scotland heard you were on the way.
Yeah, maybe. But what they didn't realise is we weren't staying in Glasgow. We were just a flying visit in Glasgow. So they burnt down the wrong station because we stayed in Edinburgh and that station was fine.
Oh, I saw a video of this because people like just walked out of a Greggs or something while the whole area was on fire. Just acted like, oh, let's just throw some water in.
Apparently a vape shop blew up next to a train station or something. Anna was telling me about it. A vape shop caught fire, which set fire to the train station, which in turn caused travel kerfuffle. As you can imagine, with the train station being on fire, it's not ideal for mass transit.
I feel like the trains go so fast it would just blow the fire out.
Well, if it was any other station, presumably they would be going fast, but obviously that's as far as you can go. That's the end of the line. Having seen the 4 hours leading up to it, I am very confident there is literally nothing above Glasgow and Edinburgh. It does just stop.
I know someone who grew up on, and their family still lives on some of the islands that are much further.
They don't exist though. That's the thing.
Above that, and it does sound fascinating. Like you row a boat to go on a row a boat, you get a boat to get there, and then it's just isolated and
they don't exist. That's
wow.
all of what you've been told. That's all made up because the places don't exist, and they know you're never going to go and check because there's no way you're getting there because you can't row a boat. Can you imagine Sheepdog trying to row a boat, boys and girls? It would be a disaster.
they need to know that I'm the sort of person who is fascinated by things and would go out of his way to find a way there. Obviously, at someone else's like physical expense, they're doing all the labor, but I would arrive there to find out they were lying, being carried there like an emperor. My army of people will carry me across that sea to that island, and then I'll see that there's nothing there, and all their entire childhood stories have been a lie. They've messed with the wrong person.
I think they're probably banking on, yes, you have those characteristics, but you're also inherently lazy and probably won't bother.
You see, I'm not inherently lazy since amphetamines entered my life. It's
I haven't seen you going exploring Scottish Islands anytime recently.
too
You
busy
haven't quite got
exploring all
that
the other ones.
motivation.
Do you know what? My wife has had a chest infection all week, and I've been doing literally everything, and it has really helped me get more used to the real world. Like, I feel like I'm still knackered all the time, but I have been so active that I'm just like, okay, I just, it's that kicking in of helping someone else with something is easier to do than doing it on your own kind of thing. And yeah, I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders at the moment, although I
Next
need to
stop,
nap
the
every few hours.
Hebrides.
So that's exactly it. You picked the wrong time to goad me into doing that, because I'll be there by the end of the weekend at this rate.
Send us a postcard. I would say do the podcast from there next week, but they don't have the internet up there because it doesn't exist. So you just have to take some photos and bring them back and show them to us. We'll like that. We'll enjoy looking at your photographs of it if you make it back, which you probably won't because you're going somewhere that doesn't exist. But yeah, that was mine and Anna's delightful weekend of adventure.
What were you there for? Scottish Lego or something?
Yeah, there was a new independent Lego shop opening up in Glasgow. So we went to have a little mooch around there. We got to borrow a £6,000 minifigure for a week. Who got to sit around our house. And unfortunately, he was still sealed. When they offered, do you mind making a video talking about this? In exchange, we'll send you this minifigure that you can make a video about. And it's like, okay, that is quite cool, but he's still sealed. So here's my plan of, right, I've got him for a week. I'm going to take photos of him with every Lego set I've got in every pose imaginable. And it's like, well, no, I've got one photo. It's me holding the sealed package. And it wasn't anywhere near as fun as I hoped it would be. I was going to have him driving every vehicle, in every building, every possible pose in the city, but no, it's still sealed. And I can't take him out of the packet because that will cost them £3,000. Boo and hiss. Boo and hiss. But yeah, we went up there for that, and then we stayed up there to do shenanigans. We went to... Go on.
Your every angle thing. Your brain went to every angle around your little city. Mine was like every angle so that you can run the 3D model through a printer and then send them back your 3D printed replica in an identical looking wrapper and keep this one.
You really wouldn't need to go to that. I mean, it's a standard minifigure that's just gold. I don't think you'd need to scan it. I think you could probably find the details online. You just need the gold. The gold coating for it. But yeah,
that's probably easier in many ways because you could put it in sand.
Here's something that did cross my mind. If I was a rascal, they sell replicas of it as key rings in the Lego store. So I'm like, I mean, it's in a sealed package. I could just literally swap it over. If I take the key ring off, how are they going to know? It's not as if they're even keeping it. They're giving it away to a customer as a prize as part of their launch. It's like, it just has to hoodwink these people for like 3 days until they give it away. And then who cares if the customer wins a key ring? I've got a £6,000 thing. I might have done that. Who knows? Maybe I did. I probably didn't.
Well, they got given that and it was just a key ring and they've already swapped it out. And it's just a key ring. And
that's the thing. At what point does anyone check that it's actually real? Because it's like it's a minifigure in a little sealed package. They've got the certificate of authenticity with it. But I mean, let me show you a trick. Let me show you a trick. I swap the figures over, but leave the certificates where they were. And it's not complicated to do. I don't understand, but this is what collecting. The deeper we get into collecting, the more mental people get, and it's like, oh yeah, well, with that certificate, it is worth £6,000. How?
I've said
So-
before, with these people who have their whole gaming collections that mysteriously burn down, it is all insurance fraud at the end of the day. So if your house happens to have a little fire entirely...
Oh, if our house were to go Glasgow train station this weekend, that minifigure's still here. Delete this. We haven't given it back yet.
Bite it though. Well, I know it's still wrapped. Bite the wrapper just to see if it feels like gold to the teeth. Your teeth will know what gold feels like.
But it's
I know
not.
what you're like.
I feel like you're misunderstanding Sheepdog. It's more mental than you think. It's not made of gold. It's gold-coloured plastic.
Okay, that. So it is basically the keyring. I'm so lost.
But that's
What is
all
wrong
it
with
ever
people?
was. That is all it ever was. It's only ever been gold plastic. It's not. There's no actual gold in it. I made my video about it, and people are like, so why is it worth that? Is it a real diamond on a stick? Nope, that's plastic. Is there any gold in it? No, it's all plastic. It's worth $6,000 because people will pay $6,000 for it. That's why it's worth $6,000. There's no actual value to it. It is a standard Lego minifigure that just happens to be quite rare, and that makes it worth $6,000.
Can't be that rare. There's a keyring of it everywhere.
Well, there's 5,000 of them. Of this particular one with their little certificates, and then millions of the keyring version. So yeah, I might just do all the photos I had planned with the keyring version. I mean, who's gonna know? You literally can't tell once you take the keyring off. It is, the whole thing's bananas. I'm gonna build an army of them.
I'll tell you what,
yeah.
run those certificates of authenticity through your scanner and print more of them.
Oh yeah, I've got several photos of that. Don't you worry. I know exactly what that looks like from all angles. I've got that documented. But yeah, the whole thing was very odd. So we went up there for that. We stayed up there. We went to see a camera that was older than cameras. We sat in that, and then we went to the World of Illusion, which was very similar to that place we went to in London like 3 or 4 years ago that had all the weird optical illusion stuff in there. So it had a lot of the similar exhibits, such as the ladder down to Australia, and the thing where you sit opposite each other and it gives Anna my nose, and various things like that. Okay. Yeah, we had lots of fun. But yeah, this weird camera that sits on top of this building next to Edinburgh Castle, it apparently the person who invented it was accused of being a witch because cameras didn't exist. They didn't understand how it worked. It's basically a mirror on the roof pointing at a mirror down below, and then you can see outside from inside. And that's basically, that made her a witch, it seems. But we got to splat strangers, which was nice. And using a different camera in the same building, I got to play a variant of Where's Kevin, the game that I wanted to play when Anna was going to become a CCTV person, where I was going to hide in the city and she had to find me, where I used the CCTV cameras to find our hotel room window and pointed it straight at our window. It was great. So I enjoyed myself. I found our hotel while we weren't even in it. And then the man next to me said, "Hope you don't see someone move behind the curtain." And I started worrying for the rest of the day then, because what if there was a stranger in our hotel room? That's where my Lego was. But yeah, that was our weekend. And that's why we drove back through the snow. And that's why Anna's very tired now, because it was a 12-hour round trip in the car. And we were out and about on adventures for 3 days in a row. I had a haggis sausage roll as well, which was nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. It was all right. I mean, it just tasted like a nice sausage roll. I think I was done. I went to this Scottish butcher's, spent 11 quid. Bearing in mind it's 3 doors down from a Greg's. I spent 11 quid for a haggis sausage roll and a haggis pasty. And they both, it was just tasted like a nice pasty and a nice sausage roll. You could have given that to anyone and they wouldn't have known it had haggis in. You could have given it to Sheepdog and told him it was a vegetarian one. It was just a nice sausage roll and a nice pasty. But I don't feel like I got the full haggis experience from it, and it cost me 11 quid. And I thought Scotland was supposed to be cheap. I thought they were tight up there. Their Popeyes does do iron brew, though, I noticed.
Did it?
Which is so they do like their iron brew
Bonus.
up there. Yeah, exactly. But that was our adventure. And while we were adventuring, I finished the story of Pokopia, boys and girls.
Oh,
I'm about
God.
50 hours in now. I have completed the entire story, and now I'm just working on making the place pretty. I'm continuing to catch my not catch, befriend my Pokemon friends. I'm not trying to catch them. Don't worry, I'm not trying to catch you, little fella. Just come and live with us. That might look like a prison that I'm trying to put you in. It's not. It's just efficient housing. Come on, come and live here. You'll be fine. On you come. And yeah, I'm just making everything pretty. Starting to develop Kevin Land a little bit, and yeah, having a lovely time with it. And the whole decorating, landscaping, city building stuff does get so much easier once you finish the story. It gives you so many really useful tools towards the end of the story that I think we touched on it a little bit last week. But anyone who is falling behind because they're focusing too much on making things look nice as you go through, which is kind of what you would be used to from something like Animal Crossing, abandon all that. Just build a box and stick all your Pokemon in there while you're doing the story, and then worry about prettying stuff up afterwards, because it would be so much quicker and easier, and you'll have so much more stuff to decorate with. But yeah, it is splendid, and the story was marvelous. And yeah, I very much enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed the outcome of said story, and now we've got little additional mission things spinning off the back of it, and I just hope they support it going forward. Now they've already done the first event, which is still going on, which has been going on a little while. That needs to. We've had that over a week now. That can do one. I don't think we need events to last this long. I know it's got another week to go. It's too long. We don't need it to last that long. But yeah, I hope they just keep regular content coming in. This I think there's 300 Pokemon in the game at the start, so there's a lot more for them to add in. There's a lot more areas they could add in. So yeah, fingers crossed they keep supporting it with regular content updates and don't just abandon it for years, Animal Crossing style, because that would be upsetting.
Something for you. Event wise, have you done any time traveling?
No, I'm a good boy.
I say, if you do the time traveling, the first 4 events are already built into the game.
Are they?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's good. At least we know there's 4. I just hope there's more that come in afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still haven't caught my Girafarig, which is befriended.
Really?
We're not catching him. We're making friends with him. Yeah, I've got his habitat set up. I check it constantly, but I think he's a rare spawn, and I just keep getting other stuff spawn on his habitat. So I've got like 5 of his habitat in a row, and he just is not appearing. So I don't know if it's because I tend to play in the evening, so maybe he's a one that will only come during the day.
Yeah, he's a daytime
so I think I need to set aside a morning just to get myself a Girafarig friend, not just because it's the best Pokemon, because it's actually a really useful Pokemon for the farms that you build and stuff. He's a really useful guy to have around. So I need to get my Girafarig as a matter of urgency. But yeah, I'm still having a jolly nice time with it. I'm still playing it every day, and yeah, I'm going to be. I was just watching a video before we started where someone's built an underground system in it, like an underground train system, where they've got underground stations and trains going from station to station. It's like, oh my word, the possibilities on this game are endless. It is, like I said last week, it's Minecraft plus Pokemon plus Animal Crossing plus Viva Pinata. It's a wonderful thing, and yeah, I imagine I will be talking about it for quite some time to come. Although Tomodachi Life is out soon now, isn't it? So I'll have to be sparing my time. I'll have to be sharing my time between that as well, because that was my favorite. Was it 3DS or DS?
Yeah, 3DS.
I loved that on the 3DS. I'm just looking. That comes out on the. Oh, it's not until. Oh no, that's 2014. That's the old one. When is the new one out? Living the Dream? That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is out on the 16th of April. So, yeah, that's got about a month. So I need to get to the point with Pokopia in the next month where I can leave it for days at a time while I'm getting Tomodachi Life established, because I'll be all over that bad boy as well. Oh, the Switch 2 is a wonderful thing. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I've been enjoying myself.
I've not.
What do you mean you've not?
I've not been doing any of that.
Why? I've seen you on it a couple of times. I
No.
discovered the other night, I said to Anna, did you know you can't send people messages on the Switch? Because I saw you come online and I wanted to send you a good boy message.
Again, I turned the Switch on. It's because it's the last game I played. It automatically thinks I'm playing that. I just go into the store and have a look, see what's on there. And then I go, it's the same as yesterday, and I turn it off again.
You need to play it. It's wonderful.
I'd like them to fix it.
What's wrong with it?
I went back in, I let the game update the other day, and the Drifloon still goes as a doll up there somewhere. I'm not leveling the entire mountain to find a doll. I don't know what it wants from me.
We'll just go and find a different one. There's loads of them all over the game.
I picked up the Eevee doll. I picked up the Eevee doll.
We'll show him that.
Thinking, well, I picked up the Eevee doll thinking, oh, it must just not be recognising as a doll here. So I picked it up and it went, where's my doll gone? I was like, so there's a doll there.
Well, then, once you're holding it, give it to him.
I did. I put it back down for him, and it's like, there's a doll
No,
up
don't put
there.
it down for him. Give it to him.
Oh, don't start this. Don't tell me it's just a
Yeah,
logistics
literally,
thing.
you just need to hand it to him.
Yeah, but he recognises it when I put it down for him.
Yeah, because you're building a habitat. But you need to...
But you need to hand it to him.
Yeah, as Anna's saying,
Nonsense game.
you need to hand it to him. I mean, that is one silly little thing. It's not a nonsense game. You've been doing this for a week. How have you not tried handing him the thing in a week?
Because I put it down and he went, I'm happy with this. And I went, okay, great. And then every time I go to him, he'd go, there's a doll up there I want. I was like, okay, so he's happy with that one on the floor. But now he wants
because the thing is, the one he's talking about is the Eevee one. So it is the doll.
Yeah, so
that is an Eevee that you find over there. It's not broken. You haven't handed it to him yet.
It's as good as there. If he, I'm sorry.
Put it in his hands, Sam.
If I pick it up and he goes, "Where's my Eevee doll?" I go, "It's not yours anymore."
Just hand it to him. Just try handing it to him and see what happens.
And then I'll hand it to him, and when he gives
it
me back,
and then he'll go, "Oh, thanks."
When he gives it me back, I'm taking it away from him and I'm going to burn it.
Next time,
you need it to get to the Dream Islands.
I'm sick. That's the reason I wanted to do it, so I could do this stupid bloody event. And then I was like, you know what? Balls to it. I've almost uninstalled it because I was like, I'm not even dealing with this.
Next time I get a message saying that the YouTube upload of the podcast is on private, I'm just going to reply, it's as good as there.
I mean, it is. It doesn't bother me.
I can't use it.
You tell that to everybody that's complaining about a YouTube video. You say that. It's as good as there. It's there. Send them a picture of it. It's there.
Oh, you maniac.
Yeah, it's one of them things that just... I like the idea of it. I like the idea of building my little zone. It's too much. There's the little bits that annoy me with the broken things that I can't get to work. And then there's just that finding that second zone really deflated me. I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this again. I've just spent 7 hours setting out this zone. I don't want to do another 7 hours.
I've just told you not to do that. Don't be making things yet. Just get through the story.
I know. That's the thing that's probably might push me to go and have another go of it, but we'll see.
I was like, when you were like, oh, I love my Switch 2. Before Pab revealed his disappointment in this game, I was gonna say, like, I'm struggling to find something I want to play on mine. I've been playing Cult of the Lamb, and I have games I bought a few months back that I haven't played yet, but they're not specifically for it. And then I started looking at a schedule of games that are coming out sort of March onwards, and that Mouse PI for Hire game looks quite cool. But also, as I was going to say, there's only one game, and then I saw there's a Neopets Mega Mini Games collection coming out on the Switch 2 on the 26th of March, and I'm like, might have to ping them and see if they'll sort old Sheepdog out for being I think year 3 player. It's like a 26-year-old. Hopefully I'm old. I'm one of like the oldest people active on there, I reckon.
Just to clarify for the benefit of the listeners, Mr. Neopets over here refuses to play Pokopia because he doesn't think he'll enjoy it.
I know I won't enjoy it. I don't like Animal Crossing.
He lies.
Surely is Neopets not very similar?
No, not even slightly.
Ah. You know?
I'm pretty sure
not
it's
at all. You're not building
similar.
anything in that. Nah, it's just mini games and stuff and having a pet.
Just Tamagotchi.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't even imagine anything that's similar between the two of them. It's a very basic site, to be fair. It's like, as I say, it's like 28 years old or something mad.
So
I only like it because I signed up to it when I was like a teenager, and my pet's still, well, they don't die, but they're still there. I didn't lose the account and all of that. But yeah, no, the rest of the year, game-wise, I'm just like, for the
I mean, we're
Switch 2,
still early, so we're still early.
Yeah.
They'll start announcing. There'll be more Nintendo Directs and indie showcases.
And FM27 will be out later in the year. Don't worry.
Well,
Yeah.
that was what my other point was going to be. I'm trying to be miserable here or anything like that, but the other point I was going to make was a lot of the games that are listed are either ones that I've already played on other things like the Final Fantasy and stuff like that, or yeah, FMs that I'd play on PC if I was going to play it. But no, I mean, I it's early days still. Like, I'm not expecting much from it at this point. I did feel a little bit. I'm trying to think of the right word. Like, so a friend of mine was going to get a Switch 2 and then bought a Steam, whatever it's called, the Steam. Bloody hell, my brain's gone.
The
handheld
Steam Deck.
Yeah, I was like, what's it called? They got one of them instead, and they're having the time of their life. And I'm just like, kind of on a Steam Deck now.
They're like gold dust, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, they
Can't buy them anymore.
We
Because
got ours at exactly the right time. I guess that means there's a new one coming, that they're not stocking them as much
No,
anymore.
they can't
it's just
buy the
yeah.
RAM stuff for it.
It's a chip shortage, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Hopefully they'll somehow solve that problem by August, and then I'll just try and acquire one for my birthday.
I certainly think the play is having both, and don't worry about any other console. You have both, and you don't worry about a PS5. I think that's my move. I think for modern gaming. In fact, I'm looking on Steam now, and I think it's just a problem in the US. In the UK, all three versions are available within 3 to 5 business days.
Oh, there you go then.
So I think it's just a US problem.
PS5 was another one where I was looking at it thinking there's nothing to play on this. I've had a bit of a weird week in gaming because normally I go on Game Pass and have a flick through the new games on there, and weirdly I ended up starting. So basically, I thought, I don't know if I can be bothered to play this, but I saw Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 are on there, and I was like, I don't think I've ever actually played one. And then I saw that it said 15 hours to complete, and I thought, right, I'm in, let's go. I'm 16 hours into it, and I'm not even like halfway, which is a bit frustrating. The stupid 16 hour. I don't know how they're saying it's a 15-hour game. Although I'm umming and ahhing whether it is cheating to turn off random encounters, because that's an option in this like Pixel remake. And honestly, I fired it up in my lunch break thinking I'll play for an hour, and I made it from my boat to the place I was trying to get to in that hour, because you get random encounters constantly. And I just thought if I turned them off, I could walk from A to B and then I could turn them back on. But then I'm like, does that water down the experience? Should I be forcing myself to play it the way it was intended? Yeah,
No.
I think tomorrow I'll turn it off, and then I'll have it completed by like the end of the day or something. Because my team's like at the point where any random encounter does like 1 damage to me, and I kill them, and my XP barely goes up, so it is completely useless to me at this point. And I'm only like level 20-ish, so that whole area is probably not meant to be as long as it was, but I just felt like every 3 steps it was a random encounter, and I was like, God. But I'm enjoying it. Like, I remember trying to play these older games years ago and finding them not very easy to like get into. I just felt like they didn't really have much going for them. But then when I'm playing it now, I'm thinking, okay, this story is really fun. It's nice. It's got little quirkiness to it, and yeah, I don't know what the problem with it was before for me. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to it, but yeah, I'm enjoying that, and that's what I've been kind of sinking all my time into, other than playing, games on my phone like Pocket TCG and Pokemon Go and all that. But I was also messing around with my PlayStation, thinking I don't really have anything on there I want to play at the moment, and yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because both the Switch 2 and the PS5 feel a bit redundant for me at the moment.
Throw them in the sea and get a Steam Deck. Problem solved.
Yeah.
You've been
Might have to.
diagnosed with the answer.
I don't know how to look at Discord chat.
There's a Thomas and Friends game that's just come out. Are you / Andy aware of it?
On what?
Well, I'm looking at it on Steam. I'm just trying to find out if it's on other stuff, but it looks awesome.
It's from
How
the
do
people
I
that did
look?
Dream Sim World, yeah.
How do I look at chat?
The same way you
Click on
have for the
general.
10
I
years
don't
you've been
know.
using
I
Discord
don't
for.
know how.
Right, look up on the screen you're on. It has general at the top.
Yeah,
Single click where it says general.
yeah.
Don't double click it.
Found
You
it.
see it?
Yep. Thank you.
There you go. I'll leave you to it. Continue, whoever was talking.
I think that is me done. I saw a game recently that I was meant to message Anna about. I need to try and think what it was. So I'll pass over to Pab and Anna and try and remember what it was.
Anna, why don't you tell us all about all your wonderful times in Pokopia? I've seen you play this. You stayed up until
I
the
just
early
stayed
hours
up
the other
till
night
2
playing it.
because everything takes so long in this. Everything is multiple step and it's annoying. Everything is go here, do this, talk to this person, go up there.
Yeah, what do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, that's
Not
the
so
sort
many
of
multiple steps.
yeah. That's the
Like,
nose
it's
for me.
fun, and I know what I'm doing, and I know what. Well, I kind of knew what I was doing. Like I need bricks, and I couldn't find the brick maker, and then you went anyone that's got fire, and I was like, oh, they can make bricks. So I had like 4 people doing bricks for me. That was fun. I still don't know what to do with that thing that looks like Pikachu but isn't Pikachu. Don't know what that's all about.
Pikachu.
Yeah. It
I mean,
just
that's a
lays on the
storyline
floor.
thing. You'll find out eventually.
He just sleeps on the floor. I've put a bed next to where he spawned in, but he won't go on it. And then I find that other Pokemon take over other people's domains. So I couldn't find the chicken.
Well, they'll live wherever you tell them to live, but you have to be careful of the load
Yes,
limit. You can only have
but
like 25 on screen at a time.
I went over and there's this big chicken in the small chickens area, and then you said put honey on it, and the big chicken went mental for it, and my little chicken, don't know where he is. Can't find
Well,
him.
he must live somewhere else.
No, that's where he spawned. That's where he lives.
Yeah,
It
but that
comes up
just
with-
because that's where he spawned doesn't mean that's where he lives.
But that's where his domain is. He hasn't. I don't move mine into houses because I don't think Pokemon should live in houses. They should live in the wild. So all mine just live in outside.
That's
Most
why
of
it's
them.
why you can't find him.
Yeah, but it just said you said rub honey, and then I looked on the map and I couldn't find him on the map. It's just this big chicken. I think.
Yeah, it's not
as
rubbing it where. I mean,
in-
he might not have a home if you haven't allocated him a home. He might not have one, so you might have to allocate him a bit of the wild that is his.
Yeah,
He
but,
might be wandering
but
around
every
homeless.
time I go over to him, over that area, it comes up with that's his domain, and I press the other button for the dimensions of it, and it says it's his, but this big chicken is just there. So this big chicken in a tiny nest.
Why
Just
don't you
not
send him to
right.
live somewhere else? Get him gone.
Because he also makes fire, and now he's building my beach house. So.
So to summarise, Anna would like to use her Pokemon to build her furniture and insists they live outside because they don't deserve houses.
No,
You
no,
are a
it's not.
monster.
No, it's not. They don't deserve houses. They're Pokemon. They live in the wild. In the games, they live in the wild. Why do they need houses? That's weird.
I've just built my Charmander a PC setup with fancy lights behind him, so he can game.
Even
Wow.
in like the
Very cool.
old ones, like when you're inside with your mom and you go outside and your big rhino thing is just out in the garden, so they don't live in houses.
I mean,
right?
you've seen me accidentally in bed with the man with all the arms. I just
Pardon?
woke up
Oh,
because
God,
I had a double bed in my house. I'll see if I've still got the photo.
I
had a double.
all those Pokemons.
Yeah,
weird.
I had a double bed in my house, and I shared my house with a few other Pokemons. And I loaded into the game, woke up in my bed, and there was a large, muscular man with a lot of arms lying in bed next to me.
He's the
As
chopper
you
lad,
do.
isn't he? Machop or whatever.
Machoke is one of those. But yeah,
Machop.
Weird
the,
arms.
it might be the one with all the arms. I don't really know the names.
I'm enjoying this. I'm not going to tell you the answer. Just enjoying being wrong.
I don't need to know his name. I just know he was in my bed.
Yeah.
But
That's the important thing.
yeah, I've done 2 Pokemon Center things, and now I'm in the 3rd world, moving rocks about, and that's where I left it.
Like all of your Pokemon.
Exactly, they're making bricks, Do you know they can make things like your bricks and stuff while building houses as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
found that
pull them
out.
away from all the building projects and get them to come and do stuff with you.
Well, now I've got another place that's being built. I can't remember the Orange House, and I need another guy that does, I don't know, moving things around, and he's not there. He's like,
Well, you can
I
fetch
need
one
to
from one
find.
of your other places. You
They
don't
don't
just have to
follow me
keep.
though.
Yeah, they do. If they've not got an open quest, they'll follow you from zone to zone.
Hmm. There
If
you
you
go.
go up to the top of the mountains, it goes all misty and you can't see. I did find the edge of my areas because, of course, I did. I went exploring, but I still have this weird yellow water coming out the wall, and I still don't know what it is. So I'll just leave it there.
You'll find out soon enough. You'll need that special water.
It's just leaking. But
Why don't you just
I
break that? It's just me.
what yellow water? I don't know what it is.
Yellow water. Oof.
I have yellow water coming out of the wall.
There's like
and
5
coming
different
behind
types
me.
of water eventually.
Well, the seawater, fresh water, cold water. I'm guessing warm water.
There you
And
go.
cold
It's
water.
tea. That stuff coming out the wall is warm tea. So you can
Oh,
make a hot spring.
There you go. There you go.
But you can get them all out of the vending machine as well. So you can just get bottles out of the vending machines and use them to make your own water.
Yeah, I'm just going around doing whatever. There's multiple. I didn't realize there was multiple steps to everything.
It's to give you something to do. You got to have something to do.
Yeah, but I'll just do the quest. I don't need additional. I don't know, but I've got to go back because I didn't go back yesterday. And I'm supposed to have built something because apparently it resets at like 5 a.m.
That is true.
So I'll go and see what's ready, the beach house, and see what that's all about. Do I have to furnish it as well?
Depends which one it is you got. Some of them you do, some you don't.
Probably them.
Yeah, some of the ones that have the loading screen for you to get into, you have to furnish yourself. The ones that are just part like Minecraft houses, but you buy them as kits, tend to come with furniture as well.
I have plenty of furniture, like I've found and been given, like relics and whatnot. So I'm sure I'll have a mishmash of things to put in there for now because that all takes up room in your storage bins. Because Kevin has storage bins that each have a different thing. Because of course he does.
Yeah, I have my Minecraft style labeled storage system.
Goodness me. I don't even
You
know
can
how you
label them, that's
label
good.
things.
Yeah. You just need same way as Minecraft. You need the frames. Once you've got frames, you can put stuff in your frames so it labels your boxes. That whole system is exactly the same as Minecraft.
I haven't played.
You learn the recipe for them at some
Oh.
point. I don't remember when or where, but yeah, at some point you'll learn to make frames. At which point you can set up a storage system just like you would in Minecraft.
See, that's all. That's all I've done because I've been with you and having to keep you out of trouble and alive.
Well, I am alive, so good work.
It's
This
hard
Thomas game is available on PS5. I've just checked.
Of course it
There you
is.
go.
I'll have to go and put that on at the weekend.
It does look excellent. You might have to get me a copy.
Hop into the cab. Why do I have to get you? It looks like the old ones that he used to have on his little PC. But it said recommendations 180, whatever that means.
The first screenshot on the Argos website for it is Thomas driving past a windmill.
Yeah, I can see it.
There you
So,
go.
that's like the opening. That's the credits. And it goes across, and there's windmill.
Is Ringo Starr in this game?
I don't know.
What's he called now? The controller now. You can't call him.
It's Topham
A
Hatt
suit.
or something.
Been his name since the original.
He's the Fat
What?
Controller. We all know his name is the Fat Controller.
That's what
Yeah.
the trains call him, but his name was always Sir Topham Hatt.
Nonsense.
Yeah, that is nonsense.
What
Right,
is this
talk about
game
things
about?
while I
I'm
go and
really-
find my
Anyway.
beverage.
I'm
Yeah.
literally sat here reading about this Thomas game. Go on, Paddy.
Name.
I can.
dry mouth. A mouthful is dry.
Oh, it only
What?
came out like yesterday. So that's
Yeah,
why
it's
I didn't
new.
know
It's
about
pretty
it.
new.
Yeah.
It's pretty
that's
new. Yeah, I
cool.
think they announced. I don't know when they announced it, but I had it on my Steam wish list because I got a notification going, "This game's available." So I didn't even know I had it on my wish list. So
It looks
Right.
like you
Oh.
you sit in the trains and experience the stories.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a whole story.
That's-
It's more than like a train sim game. It's more like a Thomas adventure game.
I
So
will.
that's what got me interested.
Yeah, it looks so cool. I'm actually also just like, I don't want to randomly watch this and suddenly.
Okay, it says they went with the old style narrating instead of the trains talking themselves.
All style narrating, as in
Beep
Ringo.
beep, said Thomas.
Like, yeah, they say the
You got an AI Ringo.
I
You've
guess
been
so.
a very naughty engine.
Yes.
And he goes, and then someone says, "You can't call him the fat controller anymore." He goes, "But that's what he's called."
Thomas was furious. He hated wokery. What woke nonsense, said Thomas.
Yeah.
You're too woke. I won't have it. Oh, God.
Sheepdog telling us something someone
It
said to
says-
him.
It
I've
says
just come back
original-
and it's.
I was narrating Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, I thought you were doing an impression of someone talking to you.
No, we were just. Pab was saying that the trains were getting told off for
calling him the fat controller.
Ah,
That's not his name. He's like, I don't know what you mean. That's what we've always called him.
I wonder if it will have the casual train racism of like, oh, that's a diesel, and you know,
It is a diesel in it.
all of the kind of fascism that goes around it. It's. I remember them just every time any train they didn't find appropriate come on, it'd be like womp 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 womp, just to let you know they were bad. I'm very tempted to get this. I won't be able to look my family in the eye when they come in, and I'm just sat there playing Thomas the Tank Engine episodes. Though I feel
Get it on your Switch, and you can play it in secret.
Yeah. See, part of me is also like, is it going to be OG openings? I need to know whether it's the OG titles.
There must be a trailer somewhere.
Or I don't mind if it's the
on YouTube. There's got to be a Let's Play now.
the 2 to 4. You know where they say, it's Thomas, blah 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 blah, and then the names, and they're called Toby Square. I remember that one from when my kids was little. I'll allow that theme tune to be on it, but I don't want any other woke nonsense.
Okay.
Hey, go on,
Fair
Pat.
enough.
It is the original song. I'm watching it now. I'm watching the
All
trailer.
right.
Oh,
See,
I'm getting this immediately.
There you
This
go.
looks fun. Where's my Switch? I'll get it on there. I assume it's on
Is
there.
it on Switch?
It must be. I'm looking on the store now.
I bet it's
I
not.
don't want to have to charge my Steam Deck. That's a lot of leaning over there.
The loser is playing Pokemon Pokopia.
How dare you? Turn your Switch off. You're supposed to be doing a podcast.
I know, but I had to know. Can confirm now that the Drifloon has accepted my Eevee.
Oh, who'd have thought? You've done what we
who'd
told
have
you to
thought
do a
that
week
the
ago.
lazy swine. No. I thought I was doing it right. And can confirm I'm now strip mining this island.
Good.
But the problem is that I didn't realise what it was doing, and I've come with a full backpack. So this was a rookie mistake from me. So I'm just dumping soil out on the beach everywhere.
I mean, you can go back to the island multiple times.
You can.
You just can't go to a different one, but you can go back to the same
So I can
one.
come back
over
to
and
this
over
at any
again.
point.
Yeah.
I've just done a full lap. I've just done a full lap of the beach with a full backpack. So.
Right, this Thomas game doesn't appear to be on Switch, which is a disaster.
I don't think it is. I think it's too powerful.
I'm charging up the Steam Deck.
If it is Dovetail, they're putting it out and everything because that's who make Train Simulator.
It's a good point. It's Train Simulator on the Switch because that's a telltale sign of it. There's a telltale sign of it being coming to Switch
Up again.
I don't think it is. I think it's too powerful for that. I think there's too much going on that game. Could be wrong, but
my Switch 2 is very powerful.
Not
it's
as powerful
the most
as a
powerful
PS5.
machine in the world. It's more powerful.
It's as powerful as a PS4.
Exactly. That's powerful enough. Train Life is on here. Brain Training. Monster Train. Mini Trains. I don't think Train Simulator's on here either.
It's a big game.
So. It is a big game.
Big game. Massive.
Yeah. Anyway.
I could Google it rather than trying to see if it's on.
Yeah.
It looks like it is coming out on the Switch because I can see it on Argos. Argos have got it on Switch. Maybe you just can't buy it digitally, which is weird.
Yeah.
What's happened before?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's coming at a later date, so it's not out yet on Switch.
Well, I believe I can pick it up from Argos this evening.
Oh.
I'm checking. Checking.
Really?
Oh, it's available for delivery. It will arrive between the 31st of December 2026 and the 1st of January 2027.
Oh,
I mean, that's
then.
impressive that it's going to arrive between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. As the
means-
bells are donging, Thomas turns up at the door. I've got your game.
That means it doesn't have a date yet. They always put
Uh,
that date.
So it is coming out on the Switch. It's just not out yet. So I guess I'll get it on Steam.
There you go. There you go. You better check it runs on a Steam Deck, otherwise. It'd be-
It's playable on Steam Deck.
Oh, that's something.
You
Then.
need the space. Oh yeah, never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my own little island, full of nonsense. What happens if I just turn this off now? Is it just going to throw me out of the island?
Probably. Aren't you supposed to be talking about what you've been playing rather than doing a let's play with no
I'm talking
vision?
about literally what I'm playing. Right.
Yeah,
this
but
second.
you're just I don't know that we need a radio version of a let's play. You could
Yeah,
maybe
it's great.
summarize your last week or so. I don't know. It's a revolutionary idea, I know.
This is the thing. This is literally. This
If you've
hasn't
not
been my
played
week.
anything, feel free to just say that. We can end
No,
the
I have played
podcast.
things. Okay, I'm heading back. That's fine. There you
Right,
go.
I'm
Let
gonna
him,
go
I'll let him do his
find
thing. I'll
You
let
got
him
about
do his
5
thing.
minutes because I got football to watch, Pab.
5 minutes? What are you talking about?
He's
Got
trying to
50
get to 60 minutes again. He's obsessed with
Yeah,
these
I've
being an
got to
hour
roll
long.
it. We've got to get that average back up. Otherwise, I've
The
got to put
average
50
should
minutes
be
of-
an hour.
I can't.
So we
keep
need
putting
some
50 minutes
under
of
an hour podcasts.
Cannot keep putting 10 minutes worth of music in it.
Stop doing that then.
Yeah, I haven't played anything of any significance because I have a new handheld.
What have
What
I
do
got
you
to
have?
buy?
Sorry?
What have I
What-
got to buy?
It is an AYN 4.
Okay.
Have you heard of these?
No.
They're the emulator ones, aren't they?
A little
what they
bit,
are?
yes. A little bit, yes. It's a
I've heard of the AYN Odin. I haven't
Yeah,
heard
the
specifically
Odin's-
of the 4.
the Odin's. I think more expensive. This is much more portable. It is clamshell, like a 3DS or a DS, and it is pretty damned amazing. It is pretty cool what it can do. It can run games up to. I mean, I was playing GameCube. No, in fact, that's a lie. It can run Switch 1 games. Pretty well, I'd say. Some cases better than a Switch 1, because, well, for obvious reasons. But yes, it runs Switch, it runs GameCube, it runs all your older ones like your Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Sega CD, all that sort of thing. It runs Dreamcast, it runs PS2. It says it runs PS3, but I haven't got any games for that because I don't overly trust that one. But the bonus for this,
the one that I've got supposedly runs PS3, but the files are so big that
yeah, that's probably as much as it is.
struggles with them, and it has to emulate being a CD and then read from the CD, and
Yeah,
it gets very complicated. So I don't bother with PS3.
yeah. Imagine, like, say, Blu-ray discs are quite sizable. You're probably going to take up so much space on it. But it also, because it also runs Steam, so I can play Hades 2 on it. I can play Balatro on it. I can play Vampire Survivors on it, all from Steam. All relatively light. Stardew Valley works on it. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'm only gonna go light on it. Like, it's basically gonna be my holiday. Handheld. Good for plane rides and stuff like that. It seems all right for what I've been playing. I've played.
You don't need anything for the plane, Pab. I sent you a picture of the game we're going to play on the plane. I
No,
bought a
that's the
Fugler
problem,
dice
isn't it?
game.
I don't even know what that means.
It's for three. It's for three or more players. So me and Anna
Oh,
need you to be
great.
able to play it.
Oh, brilliant!
It
Brilliant.
has a little Fugler and some dice, and that's all I know about it.
And the
But
golden butthole.
yeah, you collect
Sorry?
buttholes. You
I'm
collect
gonna be.
buttholes.
I'm just gonna chuck
Whoever
them
has
dice
the golden
underneath the
butthole at the
chairs
end
somewhere.
wins.
Gonna
So
lose
you
them
don't
dice
need.
straight
Don't
away.
send this back. You don't need it. We've got the plane covered.
No. So because it's Android based as well, it means that you have access to the Play Store. I've not done this yet, but it's a cool idea that because it's a dual screen, you could be playing a game on the top and have something else on the bottom screen. So you could, in theory, put Netflix on and just have Netflix on the bottom screen, or anything. There's an app that you can get which is just for guides. So you could, in theory, have a game up in the top, and you could have a guide on the bottom screen, and you can scroll up and down through it. It's all touch. They're all touch screen, touch capacitive. So, yeah, it's good. It's a good little one of these. It's like probably one of the highest rated ones around at the minute. I've played a few Pokemon games on DS. I think I've played what's the one that came out on DS? The Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I played a bit of that. That was all right. I've also tried a little bit of the Fire Red and Leaf Green, because I didn't see much point buying it on the Switch at the point when I was like, I know I'm going to be at some point be able to play it on this Game Boy Advance emulator. So yeah, it's cool. It's a neat little thing.
Which
I'm
one is
just
this,
gonna
Pab? Sorry,
which
it
one
one of
is
those?
it? AYN4.
Which device? Because me and Ollie have like an RS something or other thing that does similar, and
Yeah.
I was thinking about talking about it. Then I thought I don't know what the stuff is on them, but he's been playing Leaf Green, and he wanted me to play Fire Red, and then annoyingly
Yeah.
he was leaning behind his brother while his brother was watching something on the iPad, and his brother just like didn't like him being there, so lifted his foot over his own head and kicked Ollie, and he dropped his friggin' device thing, and the screen was just wrecked. So I've ended up having to take the card out of his one and put it in my one. So now I don't have one, just to stop the World War III that was going to break out. I've been trying to learn how to like fix this screen so that I can then play Fire Red through myself, trade in Gengars and stuff. But they're quite cool little devices, aren't they? It's
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
They're just real, like, it's a lot of nostalgia for me. Of like, I was like looking through the games. I was like, okay, I remember playing this game. I want to play some of this. I remember playing this one, and I was like, I don't remember it being like this. And okay, this just must be like rose tinted glasses on this one because this is bad. But yeah, it's fun. Like I said, there's a lot of PS2 games I want to get to that I remember playing PS2, PS1. That I feel like I didn't play the PS1 anywhere near as much as than any. I barely remember having one. I must have had one at some point, but I was more Nintendo kid, so I had an N64, stuff like that. So it runs in N64 as well, by the way. I've tried some couple of N64 games as well. And yeah, it's just really cool. I like the fact that I can like say it's also the fact that I can play some basic Steam games, relatively, non too powerful Steam games. I can run them as well. So I don't need to take my Steam Deck anywhere with me anymore, realistically. So yeah, it's small. It's a small form factor. It's like the same size as a 3DS or 3DS XL, whatever it is. Yeah, it just looks cool, neat, and yeah, I've like I say, I've only got it yesterday, so I've not really had time to properly tinker with it and get to grips with it, sort of thing. Yeah, so I'll report back as and when I get more into stuff, see where I get with it. And that's about it, really. I've installed. I've been like kind of missing Resident Evil now. I finished it. I've been like, I don't know what to. I've been a bit lost for games to play because I really enjoyed Resident Evil Requiem. So I went back and installed Resident Evil Village. I was like, I've got it. I've just not played it. So I was like, I'm going to play it. The third person mode is in that now as well. So I was like, great, I can turn that to third person instead of being the default first person. So I can do that. And I've just not got around to it yet. But other than that, I say I've been playing bits of Fortnite. By the time this comes out, a new season will be underway. We'll have this coverage on that next week because there's a new season starting. We're right around the corner. So we'll have coverage on that next week, and maybe the new Crimson Desert game. The review embargo's not gone out for this as of time of recording, so I don't know if it's any good. I'm interested, but if it's a bit of a stinker, I might not bother. We'll see.
What's it
We'll see.
about?
I don't know. Just
What's it called?
Crimson Desert.
I need
Look it up.
something. Swear to God, I'm bored.
Look it up. Look it up. The review embargo is later this evening as of time of recording. So look at reviews before you jump in. But the trailers will get you go. They make you think, oh yeah, I want some of this because it looks amazing.
It's an action adventure game.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
a big
free
open
course
world.
online.
Yes.
But it's standalone. Oh.
Yes.
I like
Single player.
standalone.
And it looks insanely good. It looks a little too good to be true, sort of thing, which is giving me a red flag.
Kevin.
Oh, now I can hear you. Because you want something.
Crimson Desert. Please.
That is where you should be sat the whole time.
What in it? I'm
Yes.
practically inside it.
Yeah, that's good audio quality. Do the whole podcast as if you want something.
I don't want my nose touching electric. My nose is on it.
That's
Look.
fine. It sounds good.
No.
Crimson Desert.
Yep.
PS5.
It says it's currently unavailable. Oh, that's the day. Hold on, that's the day one edition. Collector's edition is currently unavailable. Deluxe edition is currently unavailable.
Well, go to Argos or Very or
It says it's exclusive to Amazon.
Shop 2 or
Is it really?
PlayStation
So it
Store.
says
Game
exclusive
collection.
to Amazon.
I'm
I think
looking
you'll
at
probably
all
just
the
have to
other
buy it
pages.
You can get it
digitally.
on the game collection. You can get it on the game collection. I know that because I follow them on Twitter and they had boxes of it and saying shipping today. So I know that it is available.
Go
at
to
other places.
Argos
Argos.
or
Never
Very
heard of him.
or Shop.
Very.
Yeah, Shop 2, PlayStation Store.
You're
No,
listing a
hold
lot
off.
of
I'll
places.
give a read and then I'll let you know later on this evening.
Yes, review embargo is based on my rough reading of it. It's about 10 p.m. on today, Wednesday. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic, but it could be, like I say, too good to be true. Who knows? Anyway, that's enough of that. We're done.
Oh, well, in that case, we'll wrap things up. If you would like to hassle us on the internet, boys and girls, you can do that at Mgukpodcast, or you can follow me at Lelujo.
And I'm at Sheepdog 6K.
Sorry,
reckon she
reading.
said
I
so.
was reading.
Oh, okay.
I was reading about
We never
combat and
know if we just
progression.
didn't hear you or not.
It's Miss Lelujo. Though no one ever gets in contact with me, so this bit's mute, really. Right, back to it.
And I'm at Pab 1986.
We'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good
Someone
week.
please send Anna a message. She doesn't use Twitter, so she won't see it, but send her one anyway. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.